Welcome to Between the Reads, where we shine a spotlight on some of the most talented Black authors in the industry to discuss their works of fiction and the inspirations behind them. Each episode will dive into the rich and diverse world of literature, exploring everything from historical fiction to romance and speculative fiction to YA and beyond. Tune in as we celebrate the voices of Black authors and the power of storytelling. Are you ready, Booze and Bros? Then sit back, relax, and let's get to it. Y'all hear her giggling, right? Because I don't even know if I should read this damn intro, but here we go. Mo Flames is the epitome of passion meets pen. Bubbling with charisma, Mo engages her audience in very unique ways, touching lives with her vivid storytelling. For her, writing is a gift, and having improved her style from a tender age, she is now pushing the boundaries of suspenseful contemporary romance with spicy precision. As an author who flourishes in telling affectionate stories, Mo's every word pulls readers into a spiral of emotions, connecting them to a world full of surreal yet conceivable drama. Mo Flames has been an author for more than 15 years, publishing her first book in 2008. Fueled by this special milestone, Mo went on to complete numerous manuscripts before re-releasing her debut romance novel, One Ain't Enough, in 2022. The first in the trilogy, followed soon by the second book, One Still Ain't Enough, both currently available on Amazon Kindle. In this series, Mo introduces a remarkable cast of characters who struggle with the push and pull of life, navigating temptations, scandals, broken boundaries, unrequited love, drama, mayhem, and murder. Mo is currently working on the third and final book in her trilogy series, which is set to be released soon here in 2023. Mo's page-turner trilogy concludes in a riveting climax full of intimate dialogues, romantic encounters, and orgasmic cliffhangers that will leave readers begging for more. Besides writing and reading lots of bullshit, lots of fantasy and suspense romance books, Mo enjoys traveling, playing games like The Sims, watching Criminal Minds, and listening to R&B songs while she trashes the emotions of her readers. Yes, I added that part in. She's also an avid community volunteer and enjoys handcrafting in her spare time. Mo currently resides in Atlanta, Georgia with her supportive husband and her adorable daughter. Mo, welcome back to Between the Reads.
How you feeling? Audrey? How you feeling?
No. Y'all know how I feel about books with these crazy ass endings. And all I can say is I wasn't even going, because I can't even ask questions without giving stuff away. So I said, what am I going to do? So I have this list of kind of game questions to ask about the book. But I'm not even sure if we're going to do that. We're just going to go with the spirit here. So first, you can tell our readers what this hot-ass mess in a good way, One Still Ain't Enough, is all about.
All right, so One Still Ain't Enough. Well, like the title says, we thought that from book one ain't enough. Desiree, who's the main character, she was in a love affair that did not include her husband and was her ex-boyfriend's best friend, Derek, and Troy. Well, by the time the book ended, she found out she was pregnant. She didn't know whether it was Derek or Troy's baby. She runs into another guy, Aaron, who happens to be a lover. We find out that Aaron doesn't want to go quietly. He still wants to come back. So hence the reason why one still ain't enough. Then there's her husband, who we find out also has a love affair that doesn't include Desiree. And his lover happens to, he's unalived. He's unalive. He dies in the first book. And so now Jamal has his new lover. One still ain't enough. And he replaces the one that dies in book one. So we now are in a new mess, scandal, more drama. Derek even has a new love interest from the past that shows up, who just doesn't want to go away either. And so, yeah, it everybody's just kind of doing their thing, all over again. We're talking about not going away quietly. Desiree's actually fighting for Derek. Like she doesn't really want to give up. Then we got Mia wilding out. Oh my God, Mia. Ooh, Mia went left. I didn't see that coming. Mia went left, and so yeah, so she got this whole thing. She's getting ready. She's blasting Troy. Troy is like trying to, control her by coming back home, and she not trying to have it. He's unraveling, and then yeah, it's just a lot. Oh my God, it's so much going on. So yeah, by the
Okay.
time the book ends, yeah, we find out that yeah, we don't know if Desiree loses her life or Derek loses his life, and we don't know who does it.
Yeah, okay. So
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
back up there. First of all, if y'all are hearing this, I need you to go to the YouTube channel. I want y'all to see my shirt that she sent me. It says "Bye Troy."
Hmm.
Troy's wife beaten ass. And you see her shirt? Lean back,
Troy,
lean back, lean back, lean back.
Troy is Bay.
Troy is bae. This wife beaten ass, hot headed,
Troy is Bay.
cheating ass is bae for her.
Troy is Bay. We gonna
Okay.
learn about Troy. Troy has a whole redemption story coming because of book three. You guys will understand once you read book three, because book three is coming. See, that lets you know. Yeah, book two is a cliffhanger, and there's a whole lot of stuff happening in book three. And you're maybe for some of us, our hearts will change towards Troy. Some of us feel bad for Troy by the end of book two.
No, some of us
Some of
don't.
us.
I guarantee you, I want
Some of
people
us.
on YouTube who have read this book. I want you to make sure that you tell people to go see this video because I want to know from anybody who's read this book if anybody is feeling bad for Troy because I certainly am not. It is, you can sit there and all prim and proper if you want to. I don't care. I don't. You know what? Matter of fact, I want another shirt that says "Bye" everybody in this book because the only person I like is Derek, and even he's on shaky ground with me now after he, messing around with Chloe.
But that's not fair because Chloe, he's known Chloe for a long time. Chloe's always been there, and Desiree was married. Desiree was married. Why would he did what he had to do, and he was actually giving up Chloe when he thought Desiree was gonna be with him. Yeah, and the only reason why he gave Chloe half a chance was because Desiree got caught out there. Even Hodges told him, "You can't give her up yet."
First of all, Hodges.
Big old Hodges with his quiet self.
Obviously, big old from Louisiana country boy Hodges, who is not here to play any games when it comes to Derek. He will yoke somebody up in a minute because the way that he yoked Chloe up
Yeah,
when Derek was like, "Look,
get her out.
we can't do this."
Get her out.
Now, I don't know whether I should tell people who Chloe is because I'm not trying to give stuff away. Did we see her in book one? Because I don't remember stuff like.
No,
No, we
no,
didn't see her in
no.
book.
We didn't
Okay.
see her in book one. Chloe came because Derek. Well, she comes in book two. She comes in book
Okay.
two unexpectedly because she's there, and I don't want to give away too much too either because she plays a very yeah, yeah.
Let's just say she plays a very interesting role
Hmm.
in Derek's success.
Yes, very interesting role in Derek's success. Hmm.
And he means more to her than she does to him. They are
Exactly.
not on the same page
At all. At
at
all.
all.
At
Even
all.
though I get the feeling that he kind of has tried to tell her over and over again that look,
We are just buddies. I
we
see you when I
are
see you. If I need a warm body, I'll holla. If I'm in town, I'll holla. That sort of thing. Don't come. And he's told her, don't come to my house unexpected. But she shows up unexpected because she thinks she got it like that.
she thinks.
She
But
thinks,
she doesn't. But she
but she
doesn't.
doesn't. She
So when
doesn't.
she flipped out,
Yeah,
Derek
yeah.
was very matter of fact and businesslike. It was like, Hodges, come and deal with my mess. And
Yes.
Hodges yoked her up,
And
took her out the
yeah,
house.
took out the house. Yeah,
That's Hodges, y'all.
that's Hodges.
That's
That's what he's
Hodges.
there for.
That's Hodges.
Quiet as he is, and nothing less and nothing more.
Like I said, there's only one person in this book that I like.
What about Brielle? You don't like Brielle?
I guess she's all right. But I don't know. I feel like there's something with her because she's like she got Justin, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like you just gonna shake shit up in book 3 with her. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But Desiree, I'm done with. Desiree most certainly is. He was right to call her Ratchet because Desiree is Ratchet.
Ah,
I don't care what anybody says because if you married and you haven't. See, I can't even say it because people have to know. People have to read it for themselves. Otherwise, the shock value goes down. But all I'm
yeah,
gonna say is, her unfaithful ass.
yeah. Her was unfaithful. Her was unfaithful.
Just
Okay, okay. So we can say this. We can say this. So Aaron is a past lover,
Aaron is a
psychopathic.
pathological maniac, is what Aaron is.
Yes,
Because and the way he would always like shake her up and like stand her up all forcefully and kiss her all forcefully and all this stuff. And ma'am, why is Aaron white? What are we doing here? What is Desiree doing with him? What are we doing with
Aaron is
with the
like a
pink
Aaron.
with the pink penis, ma'am? What
Look,
are we doing?
Aaron is the epitome of that sexy,
No,
got a bun. He
nope,
oh yes.
nope.
She could not
Nope.
resist that
I
one.
don't
She
care
couldn't
what he
resist
got. I don't
that
care
one.
how good he looks. We do not mess with the pink penis.
She
That
could,
is not
and that's
on the
why
list
she in
of
the
things to
trouble
do.
she in now. That's why she's in the
Yes,
trouble she in
it
now.
is.
And she
It
can't get out.
is.
She
And
can't
you
get
act
and she couldn't get out that trouble. And I'm not giving it away, but she couldn't get out that trouble.
she is caught in Aaron's web of lunacy.
Yes.
And I do
And
not know.
delusion. And
Do,
delusion. Lunacy and delusion.
he's like, don't lie to me, Desiree.
Right. And she's steady lying.
And
Lying.
why at Derek and her in the restaurant, and he's like, that little white boy is gonna get his chin checked. And she's like, no, it's all good. No, it
My editor
wasn't.
asked that. My editor even said that was her opportunity. My editor said, "Do
That
you
was
know that was her
her
opportunity?"
opportunity.
And
See,
I'm
this is
like,
why I said Desiree is ratchet because she don't tell the truth. She always lets shit pile up on her before she comes out and tells the truth.
my editor said that. She said that was her opportunity. Why she ain't saying that? And I said, "That's Desi for you. She act like it's over her head. Like, well, I can handle it. It's okay." Yeah. No.
And now, because she didn't handle it, now she in the situation she's in.
Exactly. It ain't even over yet. Oh, it is not over, Audrey. It's not over. It is so not over. It's not hardly over. Mm-mm. No, no.
I see. That's what you get when you mess around with them white boys. That's what you get. I mean, she already getting drama from the brothers, but that's what you really get when you mess around with the white boys because they don't know how to take no for an answer and they don't lose well.
At all. At all.
What made you want to make him white?
It was kind of like a shock value almost. Like you didn't
So you were
expect
just
that.
writing, you knew he was going to be white, or did you were like, when you were writing, you were like, oh, he's white.
Can I tell you it was that Tyler Perry movie, The Family That Prays,
Mm-hmm.
and Sanaa Lathan. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It was just like at that moment, I just said, you know what? Instead of it being another black guy, I'm just gonna throw it in. Like, and it was so unexpected because even when Brielle said, "Oh, you failed to tell me he was," oh, really, Desi? Like that was so different for her. And that's why I think she kept it from Brielle too. Like she did, and even for. I'm about to tell something I ain't about to slip up. Like that was she. It was just so not Desi's thing. Like, why would you do that, Desi? Like, this is not your thing. Like, what's up with that? So that's why she didn't even tell Brielle, I think. Yeah. Uh huh.
My silence is just because I just don't even know where to go with this interview. Like I said, because every time I thought about writing a question, I'm like, I can't ask that. I can't ask that either. I think I'm just gonna throw some of these game questions out there because I am just I okay. So if you could cast actors to play the characters in this book,
Ooh.
who would you choose for each character? Let's start with Desiree. Who would you have to play her ass?
Oh, I've already been playing around with her on my social media, Rochelle Allers, because I think she fits with her face and her eyes and everything. She has
Okay,
Desiree's face and her
I can
eyes, so
see
I
that.
think I saw that Rochelle Allers. So
Uh-huh.
definitely for her, for Desiree. She probably have to get some butt implants because her booty just, she need a little booty there. But yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, other than that, yeah, I think
Okay.
Rochelle
What
Allers.
about Mia?
Ooh, Mia.
Crazy ass.
Out.
You know who I think would play Mia?
Tell me because I've been fighting with that one because I found.
Listen,
Tell me, who do you think?
why did we get married? Marcus's wife, that loud ass.
Really?
Yes, because she's loud and combative and just
I
would
had her
not.
for I had her Brielle. I had that for her best friend. I had that for for Desiree's best friend.
No.
Because
Mm-mm.
when we describe who Mia is, Mia has she's biracial, and so she has some Asian or rather Asian ethnic background. So I was moving along the lines of maybe Kimora Lee Simmons, but I was thinking who was the actress that kind of had those qualities, and I couldn't think of anyone.
Personality wise, it's old girl that played the loud
Yeah,
ass
Tasha.
hairdresser
Yeah, Tasha.
because Mia just would not let shit go. Like she
No.
got the man's money.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm gonna say. She got the man's money. She got him back for the things that he did to her. And yet she's still not letting it go. She's not satisfied.
No, it was control and then anger hurt all of that. It was a lot of things with her.
Okay, but she got the best of it. She got the house. She ruined his reputation. She got the car. She got the money. What else does she want?
His child too. Hmm.
I cannot even believe that she would
Yeah.
even entertain the possibility.
Yeah.
And that confused me because when she was asked the question,
From
would
her
you
brother,
would
right?
yeah, and she said she doesn't even know that she could take him back. Okay, so then why are you doing all this stuff? You got everything you needed. And if you were thinking about getting him back, doing all this stuff is not
Not the
going to
way to go
work.
with. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who's going to play Derek?
Ooh, I had so many guys for Derek too, but I was like, would they want to play a gay guy like a like a down low brother? Oh
But
gosh.
Derek's not the down low one.
Oh, Derek. I'm thinking Derek. Oh, with the bald head.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm thinking. I went to Jamal.
No, you
Oh,
went to
Derek. I went
Jamal.
to
I'm talking
Jamal.
about
Oh,
Derek,
with
the
the
only one
bald
I
head.
like.
Oh, yeah. Only one you like. Everybody loves Derek. Team Derek. I should have wore a hashtag Team Derek, right? Um.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. With the baldy. You know when he had his hair cut off, Isaiah Washington, but then I actually pegged him for Mark Wilson now that he has a beard and everything. But with the bald head now, oh, you made that face. You don't like him like that? No. Hmm.
Uh-uh. Derek, bald head. Let me think.
That's what I mean with the bald head. Isaiah Washington did look good with a bald head. What's his name? From Tyler Perry's TV show. It's right
The
here.
one that
Plays the son with the
I don't know because I don't watch Tyler Perry like that.
but it was years ago. I haven't watched it in so long. The dad was I think he was the fire chief.
I don't know.
Anyway, he would play him really well. It'll come to me in a moment. I think he would, but he have to shave his head down some. I'm trying to think of the other guy. Cause
I'm trying to think of who.
but with a bald head too, that would be able to pull that off. You gotta think about with bald head, bald and tall, and
Bald and tall. Hmm.
I mean Morris Chestnut, he looks good with the bald head still. He looks good.
Yeah, I could see
Morris
him
Chestnut,
doing
he could
that.
get away with that. He could get away with
Yeah.
it.
I don't know. I can't see him with a bald head though. But
He could get it because he has a bald head now.
does he?
Yeah, and he looks good with
Did
it.
he have a bald head in the final chapters of The Best Man? I
I
need to
don't
go back
think
and rewatch
so.
it. I don't think
I
so.
don't think
Yeah.
he did.
Okay.
No, I don't
All
think he
right.
did. Yeah,
Now
but he does.
Jamal. Who's gonna do Jamal with his down low ass?
Yeah, I think that was the guy I was thinking about, the one from his show. Oof. Ooh, because he has wavy hair. Ooh, you know who I had
Mm-hmm.
years ago? Blair Underwood.
I don't like Blair
You
Underwood.
don't like Blair Underwood?
You know what? And matter of fact, I think Blair Underwood should play Troy because Blair Underwood has always given me a woman beating vibe. I mean, I know he played that
I
one
was
woman
gonna
beater.
put what's his name? Ari Parker husband,
Oh,
Boris
oh,
Kodjoe.
Butcher no, no,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes,
No,
yes,
Boris Kutcher, cannot,
yes. He had
no,
because he had the
no,
bald
Blair,
head. He's built like that. Yes,
mm-mm,
yes. He could play that part. If
mm-mm,
not him, who could
mm-mm.
play that part?
I mean, I don't know. I just don't see Boris Kojo in that light. But I guess.
I'm basing it. See, whenever and this is why I try to tell people, I base it off of the description that I wrote in the book, and then when they come out and and they actually look like the complexion and everything. Like I don't think about,
Do you see Tay Diggs playing any of these characters?
yeah,
Because he's got a bald head.
he could be Jamal's new lover, Chris. he, I'm just saying, he does that part very well. Him and that mm, mm.
What part does he do well? What? I ain't never seen Tay play nobody's gay nothing. What? Don't be looking at me like that, fixing your earring. What are you talking about?
No, Tay is very sexy. He's sexy.
Mm. Okay, I'm gonna switch it up like this. If you had the men from The Best
Uh
Man,
huh.
all of them,
Ooh.
who is going to play? Which one of them is? If they were the ones you had to pick from, who's gonna play who in this book?
See, we back to Morris Chestnut. He definitely has to play Derek then.
Okay,
He
so
played Derek.
Morris Chestnut is Derek.
Is Derek.
Now Tay Diggs is gonna play who?
Jamal.
Okay,
um
and then Terrence Deshaun Howard. I see him playing Troy.
Troy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Troy.
see his ass playing Troy.
Troy.
I see his ass playing Troy.
Yep.
And then the one I can't remember
I
his
can't remember his
name
name either.
with the dreads.
He would
That
play.
was
Who's left?
who would he? So we had Jamal, we had Derek, we had
Oh,
Troy.
Rico.
We got Aaron and Christian and Rico. That's
No, Rico or either Christian. Rico or Christian. Or flop it. Tay and
Rico or
him.
Christian. Okay.
Yeah.
And then who's gonna do Aaron? Well, Aaron has to be a white guy.
Yeah.
So what white guy you gonna have
Well, the one
to
from
play?
the hand the family that prays. That's why I got the idea from because he was cray cray. He was crazy.
I had to go rewatch that because I
Yeah,
don't
he was cray.
remember that.
But then and then the movie I went to give me his cray cray levels of cray cray was Michael Ealy when he was when he was with Sanaa Lathan and Morris Chestnut. Yeah, that was a level of crazy I had to do my research on when he was
Oh.
under the bed and yeah when you read book 3 you'll understand. Oh yeah, that was a level of cray cray I went to for him.
Really? So this
Really.
we only scratched the
We
surface
only
at the end is
scratched
what you're
the
saying.
surface. Oh, I said book 3 takes you through it.
So is book 3 mostly Aaron and Desiree?
No, it's everybody. We get the
Is
ending. We get the ending for everybody.
is this gonna be the final book in the
This is the
series?
final book in the series. I
Are
mean,
you gonna
everybody
leave
had to
this
spend.
shit open on a
No,
cliffhanger? Or you
is
gonna
no more
tie it
clip.
all up?
If we're tying it up, everyone. Well, I'll tell you this much. Troy gets a spinoff. Jamal gets a spinoff. Brielle gets a spinoff because it's like you're gonna know what happened to them, but everybody's story ends. There's a happily. There's actually a happily ever after. There is someone that's gonna be unalive. I can tell you that much. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I know who it is, and if it is who I think it is, I'm gonna be very upset with you,
Hmm.
ma'am.
I'm okay with it. I've come to peace with it. I have many conversations with my critique group. There's like people gonna hate you. I've come to grips with it. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
care.
I think I already know based on
IDC.
the fact
I
that you said
don't
to
care.
everybody.
IDC. I don't care. I'm here to entertain. I'm here to mm-mm,
Mo don't care about nobody's feelings, y'all.
at all. At
She be
all.
up in here just trashing folks' feelings
At
with these
all. I'm gonna take
books.
you through it. I even cried. I cried. I was like, oh my god.
How you gonna cry when you wrote the
I
story?
was like, I can't believe
Really?
I did. I was like, oh shoot.
How did your husband react when you did he know about this?
Of course
Did you
he did.
tell him?
He be helping sometimes. He come over my. I ain't gonna tell that man nasty anyway. Cause some of them parts he be like, you should put that in there. So yeah, he come on my shoulder. He'll look. He be like, ooh, you should put that in there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he helps sometimes. He ain't no better. He ain't no better. He ain't no better.
Okay.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I meant to ask you too. The love scenes between Jamal and Christian, they're pretty explicit. How did you do some research for that, ma'am? Because those were pretty
Yeah.
specific.
And wait till you hear book 3. Ha! I think I might as well go on and say like I think I'm just gonna be ready for that genre because that's gonna be a nice book for them. But yeah, I just felt I'll tell you there's a couple that I follow. Real Dads of New York. I love y'all. Oh, they're so wonderful. Real Dads of New York. Y'all are so wonderful. They give me all the oh my God. Yeah, Richard and his husband. They are
But
they're
what do they write? How do you? They
no,
don't
they
explain
don't
how you.
write. No, they don't write. It's their love they have for each other. I watch it. They don't do anything explicit. They just first of all, no, no,
So they
but
don't.
but wait. Oh, they got this TikTok though. When he's doing this one with Beyonce, oh God, what song is it? And child, the first time I saw that video, I think I watched it about 4 times. And I was like,
I think that's the one that you sent
it
me
probably
some
is.
time
I was
back.
like that, and I told you that was Christian. I was yes,
Mhm.
yes. And so
Mhm.
then of course I had to go and see. I'm not gonna lie. I always tell people if you really want to know how things, you gotta go look at the porn though. I had to go look at the porn stuff. I had to go see it for myself. Like I had to go see what it looked like because I don't know. I'm not a man. I
So
don't
your
know.
husband wasn't
So
like, baby, you got something you would have tell me
oh
when
no!
you was
First of all,
watching the
first of
book.
all, he is not gonna watch. First of all, no, he's not gonna watch with me. That was a solo project. That was not when
I was
he
about
was
to say, I know
around.
hubby ain't probably ain't down
No,
with that.
no, that was a solo project. He was nowhere in the vicinity, nowhere around. Matter of fact,
He's like, nah, babe.
that was first of all that was an erased cookies will never ever be found on my histories. Okay. He won't never know, okay? But yeah, I did my research and I was very specific on what I looked for. I wanted to find the love part. I didn't want
Mm-hmm.
anything too crazy. I wanted something where it was sensual, and then I didn't want one that wasn't because there's a scene where it's very yeah, yeah. There's one where it's like there's an office scene that he's never even done with Angela or Desiree. I was like, oh Jamal, this is what we doing. Oh, this is what we okay, Jamal, this is what
Yeah.
we doing. Okay, so yeah.
Like, bruh, you
Hmm.
ain't on the down low no more.
No,
You
Christian
just
just straight up
need
told
to.
him, bro, you gay. Accept it. And he was
Mm-hmm. You
like,
ain't nobody's bisexual
at all, at all,
at
accept it.
all,
And I
bruh.
know I think you asked this before, but you know what? as I said, I put that in the book for a specific reason for him. And we'll get to find out Desiree's backstory in book three. We'll get her backstory in book three. But she's a liar. She's just a liar.
Yes,
That's
that's
just
her
it. She's
backstory.
just a
Period.
liar.
That's it.
She's a
There's no
there's no backstory,
backstory
but
for
if
her.
somebody's a
She's
liar,
a
she's a
liar.
liar. How somebody get caught lying and you're like, why you lying? That's a why you always lying. It's like she's just a liar. There's no reason why. It's like, why you always lying, girl? So she just gets caught out there. But Jamal has a backstory. It's one of those things that happens. You may never understand. He tried to hide it, and his hiding it was masked very well by him sleeping with women, and he never thought it was going to come back out to Rico. And when Rico brought that thing back out, it was like ho 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 ho.
I'm interested in hearing Jamal's backstory. Desiree, I don't give a damn about because she ain't got no backstory. Like I said, she just lying ratchet hoe. That's her backstory. End of story. Period. Christian, I don't think he has much of a back.
No,
Christian
Christian
is
just
just
he's living in
Christian.
his life. He's
He's
never not been.
Christian's
That's just
authentic.
him. He's
Christian's
authentic.
probably
This is who he is.
Christian and Derek are probably the two most authentic
Yeah.
people in the
Oh
whole
yeah,
story.
absolutely. And Brielle is she's a rock, like I read one of my reviews. She is the rock of Gibraltar. She's gonna ride or die for Desiree to eat rather.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying she's agreeing with Desiree's
No, she
wrong.
doesn't agree because she gives her some shit in the book
Right,
about a choice that she wants to make.
right.
But she's gonna love her regardless,
Exactly,
even but she'll make it known that she doesn't agree with her
exactly,
choices.
exactly.
So she's the kind of friend that you need now. Angela, I don't know what's gonna happen with Angela in the third book because I don't see that going well for her.
No, I Angela is my least favorite. She's just there. I hate to say it. She was
What you write her for then?
she had to be Mia's friend. Mia needed somebody.
You could have picked somebody better
and
than
and
that.
and, and Jamal needed somebody. She's supportive. She's a supportive friend. She's a
She
supportive
just
friend.
collateral damage, huh?
I literally was gonna say that. You said what she's there for. I'm like, she's collateral damage. I mean, unfortunately, but
Wow.
again, everybody gets their ending. There's a point where
Mm-hmm.
they have to come to an end, and everyone gets it, and it's a surprise. It's like a surprise. These things that go
Mm-hmm.
down, but then you're gonna want to know what happens 6 months down the line, a year down the line, what goes on with everybody, and
So, with the ending of book three, did you know it before you started the
that
book, or did it happen as you
that I knew
wrote?
that those endings were going to happen.
And in book three that's coming out, did you know the ultimate endings for each character, or did it just happen as you
No,
wrote?
I kind of knew I wanted those things to happen for all of them.
So,
Like
okay.
because I felt I knew I wasn't going to keep a cliffhanger. I said no, this is where I wanted it to, and I knew who was going to have like it was always about two people, but these were the
Mm,
like they said that the world surrounded. Like Desiree was the middle of it all because she's
mm-hmm.
that moment when Desiree said, "I'm sure." When Derek said, "We do this," there's no turning back, and she said, "I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure." That started the course of all the mess. If Desiree said no and we can't do this, none of this would happen. I mean, sure, Jamal would have gotten caught, and maybe she could have gone to Derek. Possibly, maybe she never would have slept with Derek. But the fact
Mm-hmm.
that she did, it kind of started the snowball effect of their worlds colliding because she didn't know that Jamal was messing with Angela, who happened to be
Mm-hmm.
Mia's best friend, who happened to be her
Mm-hmm.
ex boyfriend's wife. Best friend. See what
See,
I'm saying?
y'all hear that
See, yeah,
messiness
it
in
was a
there?
mess.
All
And,
that
and
mess.
being the reader, you're seeing all this. You're like, oh my God, that's her husband. That's her friend. When are they gonna find out? Like and book three is no different. You're like, oh, does she know? And when you find out that first chapter takes you through it. That first chapter takes you through it.
Just the
The
first
first
chapter,
freaking
Mo.
chapter takes you through it. The first chapter. The beta reader was like, oh my God. She emailed me. She's like, I can't. I'm scared. I'm like, yeah, yeah. It takes you through it from the first chapter. Yeah, from the first chapter. Yeah.
Okay, so if you had to choose a theme song for this book,
Well, I think I played the other day. If I get caught cheating. That don't mean I don't love you. I mean, I don't know. Or
I just
you, me, you, me,
you, me,
and
and he. What we
what
gonna
the
do,
secret
baby?
love. I mean, what's the
Wow.
there's at least three. I mean,
I think you, me, and he is
yeah,
probably.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. So, which scene in this book was the most fun to write for you?
Oh, the most fun. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, I gotta pick just one because it's like two. All right. Okay.
Okay, the two, and which of the two is the top?
Okay. Okay.
And then,
All right. After the funeral, when Derek and Desiree was at her house, because your girl thought she thought her sorry was gonna do it, and Derek was gonna stay. Man, oh, she thought it was like, oh, Derek, I'm
nope.
sorry, and the cry. I live for that part. I was like, yeah,
He
that,
was like, nah.
no, nah.
And I'm. He had nerve to come back talking about we just gonna have sex, but we ain't talking. I'm just gonna blow your back out, and then I'm leaving. And
Right.
that's exactly what he
That's
did. I'm
exactly
like,
what he
oh,
did.
okay, Derek. You trying to put it on her, let her know what she had. Talk about I missed you. And then when she's like, Derek, I want to,
No talking. I came in
nah,
it
I'm
and
leaving.
I'm out. And
And
then
then took a phone call from Chloe.
what? And you heard what she said? Doesn't he working with Khloe Kardashian? Like, which Khloe he talking to?
I'm just saying. Came up in there, took her on the stairs, took her in
What
the
the
bed.
bed? Everything. It was like, and I'm
Then
out, and I'm
set
out.
his
Thank you.
alarm.
And I'm
Set his
saying,
alarm.
the Lord said, you got 1 hour.
What
He
hour?
said, I'm be balls deep in this. He said, I'm be balls deep in this, and we
An
not
hour.
talking. I'm not talking. And she's
Nope.
like, but
We
there.
not saying shit. Done.
He was serious about that. And then Mia at the spot
Mm.
at the when she was doing the event and Troy
Oh, and
crashed
he
it.
came, walked in
Yeah, she
when she
blessed.
was sitting in the front
Yeah,
row.
he blessed, and she came
Girl.
outside and unleashed the whole and dropped the bomb of the
And
century.
was like, and ha, do
And do
you
you
know, sir?
know, Lando?
Are you sure?
I do you know? And how about this? I was
Did
like,
you
and then
understand?
your boy was like, and where and what? Like twice.
She was like, bam, bam.
And bam. I was like, this girl don't never stop her shit.
Them words, I'm telling you, I saw him walking away, and when she said them words, I literally had a vision in my head. Those words hit him in the back of the head. It was like, pop up!
Exactly. Like, bah, bah, bah.
And he's like,
Wait,
what
what?
did you say?
Exactly. What did you just say? He stopped.
Right.
Wait, what? Like, how you? Because if you remember in book one, his whole thing was to Derek, she don't know Desiree, and I'm gonna keep it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Womp womp womp. She found out exactly who Desiree was.
She sure did.
I was like, woo. Oh, that's what I'm saying. You wait till book three. Oh my God. Ooh.
Are we gonna find out whose babies they are?
You will. You will. Like I said, it's gonna be a lot to go through before we find out. It's a lot. Nothing can
So
come.
where exactly in book 3 do we find out whose the babies are? Who the babies belong to? Like a quarter of the way, half the way, almost at the end?
Almost at the end.
Really,
Yeah,
Mo?
because it's a
That's what we
lot gotta go
doing?
on. Nope.
See, you could have started off book 3 with letting
No.
us know
No.
who the father is.
No. How? How?
Because that's where
How?
you left off with this, with her being pregnant.
Okay, but look what happened when she found out she got pregnant. Look what happened to them. Look what happened to
This
them.
is some bullshit, Mo. This is some
But look
bullshit.
what happened to them.
In the end of book 1, you picked up in book 2 where book 1 left off.
And I'm
So
a
you
pick
not
up. And I pick up
then you should
there.
be picking up in the
I
emergency room
am.
and finding out who is the
They
daddy
ain't
to
gonna.
them babies.
They ain't gonna. That's not how that's gonna work. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
She said, get somebody else to
Get
do
somebody
it.
to do that part. Cause you know, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you something. That first part is gonna be like, damn. I'm trying to. Oh,
See, that's why, you know what? She gave me this beautiful glass. It's like a liquor glass, and it says, when I think of books, I touch my shelf or
yeah,
something
yeah.
like
I
that.
touched my shelf. Yep.
Now I know why she gave the damn liquor glass, because you gonna need a drink after you read this
Ooh,
shit.
yes, you will.
You gonna need a couple of drinks after you read this.
Trying to.
While you're reading
Why are you
this.
reading? Cause you be like, did they just? Did they just? Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. The reactions I was having, I'm sure my cat was looking at me like, what the hell is wrong with you? You're disturbing my sleep. Can you please read quietly? And I'm like, no, I cannot read quietly with this book.
I'm telling you, these characters don't look pretty quiet. They be wilding. All of them. Not. I can see if it's like one or two, but it's like everybody do some shit. You be like, really? This what you doing today? This how you gonna act? Just about every last one of them.
Mm.
And they don't. I want to say Chloe not even going. Chloe not even going quiet. She should took her ass back to Boston. But
Well,
no,
I knew Chloe wasn't going to go quietly. I mean, come on. I just hope she doesn't try to destroy everything that Derek has built. See, that look right there? That's it. I hate you, Mo. I hate you so much. Why? You just live to You and another author I had on my show, Portia, y'all just be doing the most with your characters.
it
For
don't be
real.
me. It be them. It's like they're.
No, that's the same thing she said. Y'all got the pen and the keyboard. Y'all be doing this stuff.
But you know how them
Yes, you do.
characters be thinking. You know how them characters be doing? Like I want you to be I want you to do act. ACK act right. I be saying act right. And then they don't. And then they don't. And then it's
But
like
you're writing it.
and I
You're
be
writing it.
trying and I be trying. I promise you, Ultra, I promise you. I
You
promise
do
you.
not try nothing. All you have to do is write it a certain way. And you don't. And you be acting like these characters be having minds of their own.
They
I
do. They really do.
Okay.
I'm
Mhm.
telling you, they do. And that shit don't be right. It don't be right what they do. And the stuff they be thinking, because I be thinking something else. I be like, you know what? Because, see, I was about to give something away.
See? See? That's why I couldn't write no questions for this, cuz I was every time I wanted to ask a question I was like, nope. I can't. Nope.
Mm-mm.
Nope. I
Mm-mm.
can't. Okay, so I'm just gonna ask you this one. If you were to turn this book into a board game, what would the name of the board game be, and what would the game be like?
Oh, Lord. I feel like it'll be a
Mm-hmm.
combination of life's trouble. Life is in trouble. Life is in trouble. Or hangman,
Man.
or I'm serious. Like, yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be a combination like hangman, yeah, because it's like the life and then trouble. Like, yeah. Hmm.
See, this book is so messed up. She don't even know what kind of game it would be, what kind of board
It
game it
would
would
be a
be.
combination though, because you talk. That's why I try to tell people. Like, I felt when someone asked me, I think, and that's the challenge I'm running into writing my next books because, well, it's not a challenge because I love the next books. It's a spinoff of these books because it's spinoffs and stuff are fun because it's now I get to not have all these characters in one.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
But the fact that they know of each other and everything, at least it won't be everybody in one. But that was the challenge. I'm like, y'all didn't understand. I was like, all these voices in my one head. Mo, but what about my side? Mo, what about my side? So it was like this time it's just two. So yeah, somebody asked me a board game. Yeah, this is the chaos. Life in trouble.
I think you should just call the game would be called Chaos.
Yeah.
We call the game Chaos, and you go around the board
and try to jump over everything that happens in life.
And I think you get like in Monopoly they had the chance cards and
Yeah,
the, what was it, the community
yeah,
cards or whatever they were, but you have like situationship cards,
yeah.
and then you have like unexpected shit
That
cards,
happens.
and then based on what you pull and what the card says, you have to like go backwards and forwards on the board. I think there'd be like babies. You have like you just had a baby, stuff like that. It would just be
Some
random
random
ass
stuff.
situations,
Exactly. Like
and
you get
and
two
and you
guys. You gotta pick
try.
two guys. The best friend, ex best friend.
You just went into a restaurant and your husband and your lover are there. What
What
do
do
you
you
do?
do? That would be a good one. Your husband's on one side, your lover's on the other side. What would
And
you
they
do?
both see you at the same time,
What
but
would
they
you
don't know
do?
about each other.
What
What
would
are
you
you
do?
going to do?
What would you do? 'Cause
Chaos.
yeah,
And you get one get out of jail free card,
yeah,
and
right.
you got to figure out how you going to use it.
Exactly. I
What
like
you
that
going to
one.
do?
I like that.
Yeah. That's chaos. We gonna make up this whole game. I'm gonna make up a whole board game. And wait, what would the game pieces be? What would the game
Ooh.
pieces
Well, you
be?
definitely got to have something because you got to have the the red bottom shoe. Got to
We
have
got
an
a red bottom
expensive
shoe,
car.
car.
Let's see what else. Well, we can still have a wheelbarrow. Still a wheelbarrow. Um,
Yeah, because you need somebody to carry your ass around the board when you pass out from all the drama that you
right,
dealing with.
right. We need some. We need a wine glass. We need a wine glass or whiskey glass.
Wine
A
glass
whiskey
would be
glass. A
good.
whiskey glass. A wine
I
glass.
would always be the wine glass. That would be me.
Need one of those.
I, I think we need an eggplant.
Oh, we need an eggplant.
We need an
Definitely need an
eggplant.
eggplant. Eggplants are necessary for this.
We need
That's
the
some eggplants
eggplants.
up in here.
We need an
We could
eggplant.
definitely use an eggplant.
And oh, a baby carriage.
Must have a baby carriage because
Baby carriage. So that's
baby
it. We got a baby carriage. We got the eggplant. We got the wine glass.
red
We got
bottom.
the red bottoms and the fancy
Yep,
car.
we got it.
That's the game pieces.
I love it. I love it.
I'm just
I
saying.
love it.
See,
We can.
we
We
done
got.
already got the
We done got the
whole.
whole thing. I like that though.
That's it.
Some mess around. Ask
That's.
somebody to make this game up.
I'm telling you, you call it chaos. Call it chaos. This is what you do. I'm
And
just
all these
saying.
scenarios would happen from the book for real.
Yup.
All these things that happen
Yup.
because it could happen,
Mhm.
and things like this
Yup.
happen. I'm serious.
Yup.
These things happen. But I'm telling you, and not to give it away still, but and I know and I know what you're saying about Mia and Troy. The thing, and I don't know if you noticed, like in the second, I think it was the second or the third chapter, like how crazy it was that Troy, what Derek told him, why did you do that?
Mhm.
You know when they fought, and he was like, you did all of this,
Mhm.
and you knew you still was gonna go back to her anyway. Like that was the thing that we didn't see in book one. We just saw that he did, the same thing. He hurt Desiree, he hurt Mia, but that was just 1 year we knew about. He never touched her the years before. That was just his anger, and that's what she was saying. You was never like
I
this.
don't believe that. That stuff is always there. When you're an abuser, that stuff is always there. It's just below the surface. It's just waiting for the right thing to come out. No, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that.
We gonna see
No.
about Troy. Troy has
Mm-mm.
a redemption
Mm-mm.
story
Mm-mm.
coming, and we gonna see that about Troy.
Whatever, Mo. Whatever. We ain't got no. Bye, Troy. See the
Troy
shirt.
is Bay.
Bye,
We
Troy.
getting a redemption,
Bye,
Troy.
Troy.
Troy is Bay.
Bye,
We
Troy.
gonna give
Troy
Troy a
ain't nobody's
redemption. He
bae.
deserves redemption because he goes through it.
Troy ain't nobody's bae.
He
Mm-mm.
goes through it, and we're gonna help Troy.
Sit yourself back so I can see your whole face because your head
Oh,
is cut off.
how about that?
Sit yourself back a little. There we
I
go.
didn't
That's
realize that.
better.
I'm thinking because my phone.
You were fine at the beginning, and then I don't know. Maybe it just
Yeah.
tilted
How
down
about that?
because I want people to see your whole
Yeah. I'm
face.
thinking you can see me this whole time. My crazy phone.
You were. It was
Oh,
mostly
okay.
good. I just had to make sure
Okay.
it slipped at some point.
See, yeah, I was using my
Bam.
computer at first. I said, let me use this iPhone. See, I should have stayed on the computer. I'm trying to be fancy. I was trying to be fancy. Think I'm doing something different. So you can see, look, had a different background. Was trying to be fancy in my new content space. Was trying to be fancy.
I can't. All I can see is some signs
See, was
behind
trying
you.
to be fancy and did it all backwards. Should have stayed on my computer.
You should have stayed on your
That's
computer.
what I get.
Cause now when I go to edit, it's gonna have yours is gonna be oblong like this, and mine's gonna be
See,
square. So it's
I
gonna
messed
look.
that whole thing up.
See what you
See,
did? You messed it up. Messed it up. See, that's what you. That's these people that write this drama. That you just be causing drama, just causing drama.
I was trying to be. See, that was my fault. Thinking I was so slick about it. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do something different. Probably better on my. See, that's what I get. That's what I get. That's what I get. So special.
You don't pay attention to your email either, cause I said in the email not to use your phone, cause
You
people be
did say
having
that. You
problems.
did say that. You did,
See,
Audrey. You
they don't
did.
listen.
You
People
right.
don't listen. People
You
don't listen
did.
to me.
You did.
She don't listen.
That just means I gotta do right the next time. How about you just schedule me next week? We do this whole thing next week.
I ain't got no third book yet. What you talking about?
We do this whole book to again next week.
I can't with you, Mo. I really, 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 truly can't with you.
We do this whole thing next week all over again. Like, didn't I just see you last week? Yeah, we gotta do this over again on my computer now. But yeah, I mean, but like I was saying, I never, like we said the first time, I never want to make excuses for it. But there's a reality that there are women who make excuses, or there are women who accept it, and then there are women or men who work through issues. But I felt like there was something wrong with Troy. I felt like there was things, and Troy just kept talking to me, and Troy kept saying, "You don't know my mom and dad. You don't know what I went through. You don't know the way I grew up."
Then take your ass to therapy, Troy. Don't be
And
taking it
that's
out
what
on
the
other
no.
people.
And that's look, like I said, we gonna get some more about Troy. Like I said, Troy is Bay.
Yeah, Troy
Troy.
is bae for you. I don't care if he does go through therapy in the third book. Troy ain't got. I ain't got nothing to say to him, cause the stuff he been saying, talk about if I'd have known, I would have never hit you, nigga. You shouldn't have been hitting her in the first place, whether or not that situation was present, and whether or not you knew about it,
Right.
sir. And he was talking about messing people up all through the book. I'm like, see,
He was. He was. He was. He was. Troy's a bully. He is. He gotta learn. That's what he grew up thinking. He right. He grew up thinking he was right. I am not making excuses for Troy.
yes, you
However,
are. Yes, you
I'm
are.
not making
Yes, you
excuses
are
for Troy.
making excuses for that
I'm not
trifling
making.
ass
I'm not making excuses
has
for him.
been whose career is, I hope, trashed by the third book. I hope he's trashed and poor and working at Roy Rogers serving chicken.
Damn near. Damn near.
Good,
Mia has taken him through it.
good. Because he deserves it. But Mia's ass deserves somebody to take her through some stuff too. She needs to lose some stuff. Because they kept warning her in the book. You keep pressing. You already got the money. You got the house. You got the car. You
What
keep
more do you want?
pressing. And it's going to ruin his career. And you're going to lose everything you got. And she's still
Yeah. Was
being
doing the
hard
most.
headed.
She was doing the most. She was doing the entire
Being
most.
hard headed. So I need
She's
to
doing
see
the
her
entire most.
lose everything too, so that she can understand. You already got your revenge. Let it go now. Go get some counseling if you still got some anger. You need some counseling anyway, because you done been through a domestic violence situation. So you need to be counseled anyway.
Exactly. Exactly. They both need it. They both need it.
You better not put them two back together in book 3. That's all I'm saying. Okay, see, that's the. Look at her face. I'm telling y'all, you need to watch this on YouTube. That face right there, I don't know what that face is about. When did you say book 3 is coming out?
It will be out by May. It will be out by May. We're at the middle of March, so we got about a matter of fact. The cover will be revealed soon. The blurb is coming out. Yeah, you guys gonna it will be soon. It will be in May.
Why I ain't getting no arc though? That's all I'm asking.
Oh, you want me to send you that art? I will send you.
Come on, Mo.
You know what? As soon as I hang up this phone,
I want the arc. I want to know what happens, because then I just might have your ass back on in May on release day talking about the third book. Although, will I even be able to ask any questions? Because I couldn't ask any questions with this one. So, what? I'm just
Wait
saying.
till we hang up this phone. Wait till we hang up this phone. Wait till we hang up this phone. I'm send it right to you. We hang up this phone.
You gonna have me up on my Kindle
Yes, I am.
all night reading.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, mm,
I,
mm.
I'm saying it. Yeah.
See, and I know you in Atlanta because you done met my good friend DL.
Yes.
She rolled through because I told her, I was like, "Do you know about this that day that you posted?" She was like, "No, but let me roll through there.
Yes.
I'm gonna get DL to come down there and whoop your ass." Although DL don't get nobody's business like that though. DL be like, "Girl, that's your problem. I'm not in that." That I love DL. DL is very honest, but DL will be sitting there like, "That ain't my problem." I'm just saying.
Oh
So that's a bad idea. I can't even get DL to come out there and like whop you upside the head because she
Lord.
ain't gonna do it.
Mm-mm-mm. I love it. See, that means I gotta come up there to you and let you do it.
Let me find out. You better not ever come to Maryland and not tell me you here.
Oh no, I would tell you ahead of time, just so
You,
we can make sure we can be there together at whatever time. I'm trying to do like a tri-state DMV type of a tour next year. Make sure I get
okay,
up there. Try to do that a
okay,
tri-state and DMV tour for sure, for sure.
okay,
It's
yeah,
been a while.
okay.
Yeah.
Just make sure that I'm on the list
Oh, for sure, for sure. I have
as
to.
people that you see when you
I'll
come to
make
the
sure, for
area.
sure. I wouldn't dream of it coming not seeing you. Wouldn't
You
dream
better not. You better not.
of it. I wouldn't dream of it. But
All
yeah.
right. So tell readers where they can get your books.
Yes, you can find my books now on pretty much every platform there is known to man. Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Nook, was it everywhere? My website, moflames.com. I'll autograph it for you even.
Yes, because
Sign
I
it.
got my autographed copies.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, find me everywhere. I'm out here in these literary streets.
All right. And where can we find you on social media?
That's why I'm everywhere. I am on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube. Mo Flames, either Mo Flames underscore author. As soon as you type it in, it'll pop right up.
Pop right up.
Pop right. I
Pow.
don't know any other Mo Flames out there. Is there? I don't think so. It's just me. So
I think
yeah,
it's just you.
yeah. Because I'm leaving that fire between the sheets, literally.
What she's really doing is leaving ashes of flames as she burns down the entire damn house. That's what she's really doing. As well as the flames in between the sheets. Matter of fact, you having the flames in between the sheets while the house is burning down around you. That's even. Oh, that's a that we need to add a little bed to the game pieces.
That you know what? Yeah, a little
We
bed.
need a
There we go.
bed,
A little
a little
bed. Yep.
bed,
A
a
little
little
bed to the
bed
game piece. Yep. Yeah, I forgot
to the
about that.
game
Yeah, a little bed
pieces.
there. That'd be perfect.
Yep, yep, yep.
Yeah.
Well, we have come to the end of our show. Thank you so much for sharing your time and messiness and talents with
Yes.
us here today.
As always, fun. I thank you so much for the platform, Audra. It was fun as always. Next time I remember,
Good.
don't use my iPhone, use my computer. so I'm not all
There you
oblong.
go. I mean, I'm saying since you sending me the arc, you might just be back on
Oh, definitely. Cause I know you. If you do, you're gonna be in my inbox like, what the hell, Mo? What the hell? So yeah, yeah.
ready.
I'll be
Get
ready.
ready to blow your inbox up because that's
Oh
going to
yeah.
happen.
Oh yeah, I
That's
know.
going to
Oh yeah,
happen.
I know. Cause you when you find out all this stuff, you yeah. I'm just gonna be ready. I'm gonna get myself ready. Cause
I'm just
yeah.
glad you're going to be ready
Mhm.
because you know how I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't even, y'all, I normally I end every show with a quote. I don't even have one because she just messed my head up that bad.
I think she
I
told
don't,
me that, y'all. She said normally I have this. I can't even do this, Mo. I gotta do this for you, Mo.
mm-mm, mm, I don't, this was the first impromptu episode. I read some of my little questions that I made up, but mostly this was just an impromptu episode, the first one ever. Mo has got me shook. She's the first author to get me shook like that.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna do better.
You're not. No, you're not. You're
Do
lying.
better.
Lying.
I'm gonna do
Lies.
better.
I don't
Book,
want you to do
book,
better because
book
better
three,
means I'm going to be more shook. I
book three, book three. You gonna have your shit together.
don't.
Book three, you might have a
Mm-mm.
question or two. How about that?
I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it.
You might have one question, like
No.
how and why I started out like that. I can't wait to hear Sid because you be like, bitch. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
because all
can't.
through the book I was like, oh, okay, Mo, this is, oh, all right, Mo.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This one right here,
Oh, all
though.
right.
This one right here. Oh yeah.
That?
Mm. No, this one right here. Them betas was hot. Them betas was hot. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, I'm be ready for you. I'm be ready for. I can handle you, Audra. I'm not scared of
Okay.
you. I'm not scared of
Okay.
you. I'll be
You ain't
ready
got
for
to be
you.
scared. You ain't got to be scared. Ain't nobody asked you to be scared, ma'am. That's all right. I ain't asked you to be scared. I'm scared of what you're going to do in this book, ma'am. I'm scared.
Yeah,
I'm scared.
yeah, yeah.
All
Hmm.
right, y'all. I ain't got no quote. So, Mo Flames, get the book. One still ain't enough. But I'm telling you now, if you have not read the first one,
You
then
must
you
read
need to
it.
get both books.
Yeah,
Because you got to get the first one to understand. If you don't read the first one, you're going to be lost in
yeah.
the second
All the
one.
way lost. Yeah.
You're going to be all the way lost. And trust me, it's well worth the money. So get the first one, read that one. And then this way, you don't even have to wait to find out what happens in book 2 like I had to wait all that time. Okay? Because I had to skim back through book 1 and try and remember, like, I had to look through all my dog ears and all the marks I made in there and like, oh, okay. All right. And then read book 6. So get 1, get 2. One ain't enough. One still ain't enough. Read those. And when you get mad, don't come to me. Go to Mo.
Come to me.
Mo Flames. Go in her DMs and ask her what the hell. Because all I did was recommend it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right, y'all. Until next time, you know what to do. Grab these books and read. And I'm out. Thank you for lending me your ear today. If you've enjoyed this independent podcast, you can help me continue to shine the light on Black authors and their stories by becoming a patron at patreon.com/betweenthereads. Or by giving a one-time gift at www.ko-fi.com/betweenthereadspodcast. That's ko-fi.com/betweenthereadspodcast. Tune in next time for another great episode.